Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle. For those of you who do not know me, hi, welcome. I'm so glad you stopped by today. Today I'm doing my Speak No Evil look. I sewed my mouth shut today. Well, before I get started, I just kind of want to let you guys know what products I use to kind of achieve this look. That way, if you guys are thinking about doing something similar, you can. One of the first things you're going to need is a needle. I'm sorry, my hands are just gross. I just filmed this. And some cording of some type. I went with the hemp cording. You can do something thicker. You could do twine. Twine would look cool. You're going to definitely need toilet paper. You're going to need an eyeshadow palette with either like a red brown or kind of a brown and a red that you can mix together to kind of make everything look agitated around your mouth. You're going to need some brushes. I use kind of a regular kind of painting brush for any of the body paint stuff I use, a foundation brush to put the foundation on, and this for the eyeshadow. You're going to need latex of some kind, liquid latex, a foundation, some coagulated blood, a deep lipstick to kind of make your lips look bruised, scissors, and paints. Sorry, mine is so messy. But those are the things you're going to need to recreate this look. If you would like to see how I got this, then continue watching. Okay, so the first thing I do is just put some liquid latex around my mouth, being careful not to get it on my lips. And then I take a full sheet of toilet paper and I just place that over my mouth. I'm going to rip the edges off and kind of make it the shape I want. Then I'm going to dry. I'm not going to show this every time because I do this in between every single kind of time I put latex on my face. And by the way, you guys, you're going to need a sponge. I didn't say that at the beginning of the video, but you're going to need one. Just have one that you can toss. I got these little triangle sponges at the dollar store. I'm going to be repeating the same steps over and over again for a few minutes. I just wanted to kind of show the entire process. Now, this did take me 45 minutes to actually do. It is a process. You have to put the latex on, put a piece of toilet paper on, dry it, shape it, do all of that, and it's just a process. And every single layer needs to be fully dried before you put another one on, or you're going to have a serious struggle. I use a hair dryer in between every single time I'm putting on any toilet paper on my face in liquid latex, just so you guys know. And then when I go in and reapply liquid latex, I am kind of focusing it on the edges also, because if there's not any that already has latex on it, it's going to peel it away. You kind of want the edges to be a little rough. It looks a little more natural, believe it or not, when they're rough like that. That's just, you know, my opinion on that. But also, at some point, I do end up looking like Homer Simpson for a little bit. So there's a thought for another Halloween look sometime in the future. But yeah, it's just a lot of repeating the same step in the beginning, and you really have to build it up. I think I did about 6 layers. You can do more if you're not comfortable with such a thin layer. You also want to make sure the toilet paper is 1 ply. It is much easier to work with when it is 1 ply. 6 layers of toilet paper is really not that thick. I felt comfortable doing it at 6 layers because I knew I was going to kind of pull up the edges when I go in to stitch my mouth. But you can do more. It's really up to you. Whatever makes you feel comfortable, and just go slow. Take your time. It is a look that takes quite a bit of time. I sped this up because I did not want a 45-minute video on my channel, and I also edited out me going in between and drying it all. I'm just making sure all of the edges are down here, and now I'm going to cut open my mouth with scissors. Be very careful when you do this. This you need to take your time with. It is not a just go in and do it. You need to really think about where you're placing your scissors. Then I go in with the ColourPop Liquid Lip in Cashing Out. And I'm doing this to just kind of deepen my mouth area. Then I go in with the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation and I apply that everywhere. Over that, just so it kind of blends in with my skin, because in a little bit I'm going to go in with some face paints and things, and yeah. Then I go in with my CC Beauty face paints, and I'm taking the black and the red. I did not show which ones, but it is the black and the red to kind of make that burgundy kind of bruised effect all over. And I'm just placing this everywhere because later on I am going to place some of the coagulated blood on my face, but this is just to kind of help everything blend and look real. Especially with that toilet paper. Then I go in with the Bad Habit Athena palette, and I'm actually using 2 shades. I'm using Clever and Power. Power is right above it. It is the red shade. And I go in with Clever first, and then I go back in with Power just to make sure everything is kind of blended the way that I want it. And also to kind of give it that really agitated look, like something tragic has happened to my mouth, because I mean, we're going to stitch it closed. So, yeah. Then I'm going to go in with a needle and the Hemp's cord. This is the part where I kind of took a moment to pause. Be very careful. Be very cognizant of where you're placing that needle, because you can and probably will poke yourself. So I actually really took my time with this and made sure that wherever the needle was going, it was not going through my actual skin or near my actual skin, because ow, that would have hurt. One thing I should have done is put a little more liquid latex on the toilet paper that was kind of near my lips, but I didn't really want liquid latex near my mouth. So that was kind of something I kind of learned as I was doing this. It's okay. I'm going to cover it up with blood anyway. I wasn't too worried, but be very careful. I really mean that. I can't stress that enough, that be very careful when you do this, because you can hurt yourself. Really pay attention to where you're putting that needle so that you don't poke your nose. Angle it away from your nose, angle it away from your eyes. Don't like be all crazy about how you're doing it. Just wanted to say that. Now I'm going in with the Mehron Coagulated Blood, and I am placing this literally everywhere. I wanted it to look like the blood just kind of dripped down all over the surrounding area. I could have, and this is a thought I want next time I do this, because, you know, who knows, maybe I'll do it again. I want to make the blood kind of drip down my face and make it look a little more crazy and kind of extend where my mouth is to look like it's really cut open on the sides, because I think that would also look cool. Well, here is the finished look. You guys will have to let me know what you think down below. I kind of liked how it turned out for the first go of this type of makeup. Thank you guys so much. This was actually really fun to do and kind of super challenging. I would love to hear your thoughts down below. One thing I want to preface with any of these look where you have to use scissors or needles or any of that, be very careful. It is so easy to poke yourself or to cut yourself or to injure yourself with any of this stuff. And I just can't emphasize enough that you need to be super, super careful when you're doing this. Just take your time, go slowly. Yeah, especially if you're going to do this on someone else, because I would feel horrible if anyone hurt anyone else. Just know that these types of looks you need to be really, really careful with, especially anywhere on your face. Anywhere on your body for that matter. But let me know what you thought down below. I know it's not 100% perfect, but I did my best. This is my first attempt ever of doing something like this on my face. And yeah, it was a lot of fun to kind of attempt this for you guys. Well, give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. It means the world to me. I cannot believe, you guys, I am 9 subscribers away from hitting 900. That is insane to me. That's like mind-blowing. I never expected to ever in the history of my YouTube channel to have so many people subscribe to my channel. I am So thankful for each and every one of you. I love you guys, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Like, you guys mean so much to me. So thank you for being subscribed to my channel. I can't express it enough. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you do have a wonderful day, night, wherever you are. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button. Help me get to my goal of 900. Thanks again, and bye!